Boom! What's up, Funnel Boss Launchpadders? Coach Corey here, together do it better. Here for day number 4 of the training. So far, we've covered going over your personal profile, discovering different Facebook groups, making sure that you pin those groups and turn on all notifications for those groups. And in today's video, we're going to be starting to dive into those groups. This is something that you should be doing on a daily basis, right? Like block out, maybe an hour's worth of time. So it doesn't have to be all at once, but maybe like 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there. And I would actually suggest doing that like throughout the day. If you can, if you're already on Facebook and you see the notifications comes up for that group. So if somebody posts a post, and especially if it's a question, try to be the first person in there to interact with that comment or comment on that post or interact with the post, right? Because what that's going to do is that's going to instantly show people that you are like Johnny on the spot, right? Like you are there taking action, ready to answer questions and stuff like that. But in this video, we're going to be going over like kind of what I do normally throughout the day is I would take like 15-20 minutes here and there and spread it out throughout the day just to kind of go back in the group, see what's going on, and interact with it. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off the screen one more time, and we're just going to jump into Melissa's free group. So you guys should all be a part of the 6-figure sales funnel strategy with Melissa Ricker, right? So if this was one of the groups that I was talking about, like you guys are going to have your own groups. Just make sure that you are going to be active and engaged inside of the other people's groups, the ones that you've already pinned, right? And the ones that you have the notifications on. So if you get a notification for the group, you want to be the first person in there, especially if it's something like this, so anybody in here really into spirituality, manifestation, or energy. So if that's something that is like kind of your forte or your specialty, obviously you would want to be like the first one in here to answer this. And you can see it's already got 196 comments and 68 reactions. Now, this was actually posted on January 18th, so that's a couple weeks ago. But this is a good example of why you need to go and interact, especially if you guys, we'll get into this later, a little bit more later, when you're doing your own posts in other groups, if it sticks around, going back in there and just commenting on those posts to get them back up at the top, because that's what happens. You're going to see right here it's defaulted to new activity, right? So inside a group, it's going to be defaulted to new activity whenever somebody goes into the group. And even though this post is a couple weeks old, it's the first thing in the feed because somebody must have just recently commented on it or reacted to it. So that's the first thing that you're going to do. And then again, you're just kind of scrolling down and you're seeing, I'm always looking for questions, first of all. So what are you doing to help yourself through the chaos of everybody being on top of you all day while still trying to run your business? So obviously that's something that you can quickly answer. Maybe not quickly answer, but you could at least answer it. But nonetheless, what you want to do is at least give it a heart real quick and then leave a comment to reply. If you want to go one step further, you would actually tag this person. A lot of times it'll automatically tag them in it, but tagging the author, that makes them get the notification, right? And then you're just going to continue on, and you're just looking for questions, which this person obviously asks a lot of questions. Looking for new material, interviews, and self-help area. And that's all I'm doing. I'm looking, what are your most exciting, or what are you most excited about in your business? Right? So that's an easy one. Just heart it and then leave a comment real quick. And that's all you're going to do. Like just keep scrolling until you see something that you like. What's your number one, visibility strategy? Again, question, right? Just answer the questions. And what this is doing is every time that you answer it, first of all, when you answer it, it's going to pop it back up to the top of the post just like this, or up to the top of that group. And then it's going to show you as like the last person that commented on it, right? So 9 hours ago, this is the person that commented on it, right? So what happens inside that group is people see that. They see you. They see your profile. They see your profile picture. They see your name here. And this is why you want to make sure that you have your profile set up for that reason, right? So when they click or when they hover over it, they're going to see you and then maybe follow you to your profile to see what you're all about. So that's it for today. And again, just spend like maybe 15 to 20 minutes in chunks throughout the day, and then just interact in those groups, right? You're not trying to necessarily go in there and do your own posts yet. We're going to get into that later in this program. But right now, we just want you to be a part of the community. We want you to start engaging and being active. That way people start seeing you. My other suggestion, guys, is that you keep your profile picture the same. Like don't change it very often. You can change it, maybe once every few months. But while you're being active and engaged, you don't want to keep changing your profile picture because the neural I forget what you call it, but basically every time somebody sees your picture and then they see your name next to it, they're automatically linking your picture, which is visual, right, with your name, and then that is going to get you like the recognition, right? They're gonna know who you are. And I know this from personal experience. People that came into my groups in the past, even though I had thousands of members, the ones that were always commenting, always reacting, all that kind of stuff, I got to know who they were because of the profile picture first and then their name, right? Like I'd automatically associate name with profile picture. So don't try to change your profile picture more often than like maybe once every couple months, every 2-3 months. If you do plan on changing it, I would suggest just keeping it one simple thing. And then again, like I said before, just head and shoulders, smile, looking at the camera. And I think that's going to be your best bet as far as your profile picture. But that's it, right? So that's what you're going to do for day 4 is start engaging. And you want to do this every single day, right? So going forward, I'm not going to come in here and keep telling you, make sure that you go and interact with these other groups and whatever and answer questions and all that kind of stuff. It's just up to you, right? Like you have to take action, do it, block it out if you have to. When you do this, remember like, there's going to be 3 hot times during the day, right? Like, so like just before work, 8 o'clock in the morning ish, around lunchtime, because that's when a lot of people get on Facebook because it's lunchtime, and then, after dinner time. So in the evening. So just think like whenever you're on naturally is probably when everybody else is going to be on naturally. So making sure that you're being active and engaging in those times are going to be the best for you to get that exposure, right? So that's how organic marketing works. You just got to put yourself out there, get live, get interactive, and especially if you know the admin of the group, like always take time to react with their posts, right? Like you want to heart their posts, you want to comment on their posts, you want them to know who you are, even though I know we're trying to funnel people to our other thing. As an admin of a group, most admins, as long as you're being active and engaging with their clientele and you're not like really fishing for people, they're going to be all right with you being active, right? Like they need the engagement, just like you're going to need people to be engaging in your group. The only way you're going to get engagement is if you let people start interacting and being engaging. So that's it for today, guys. We'll see you back tomorrow for day number 5. Again, short, sweet videos. Hopefully you guys are liking this. If you got any questions, just feel free to drop them below or bring them to my live trainings on Wednesday nights. And I will definitely try to help you guys out as much as possible. All right. Until next time, see ya.